All right. Hello and welcome everyone. I think we made it live for episode 15 of the Nomanskyinterceptor Wonders Show. It's me, Mahalawi, your weekly host for the Nomanskyinterceptor Wonders Show in VR. Thank you for joining me and my guest live today or watching later. Hopefully you will find today's episode fun and interesting. Now, as soon as I started, correct my good luck, we had a storm right now in this place. So let's see. Yeah, you can see the show that Sander have showed for us, but at least it's an interesting view. So let me tell you a little bit about the show. The No Man's Sky Wonder Show is a show about our game No Man's Sky. In this show, I will have a guest from the No Man's Sky community who will share with us his or her No Man's Sky personal story. We could do this while we are exploring, or we could do this while we are base touring, or just simply sitting somewhere on a nice planet and talking. Hopefully when they allow us to sit in VR one day. We'll be talking about all fascinating stuff about this game, like, the base building techniques, virtual photography techniques, content creation, No Man's Sky civilizations, or just the different activities going on with the community. All of this in the best available virtual reality technology currently available. Now I know this is debatable, but at least from specs, the PSVR 2 headset is really the top-notch virtual reality right now. So before I introduce today's guest, there are just a few things I want to mention. So first, I usually prepare a script for every week episode, like which location we will go, share some of the questions in advance with the guest. Some guests ask for the question, some prefer to be surprised online. Sander did not see today's script, so I just keep this to ensure we have a flow and clear episode for the viewers who decided to see us. So most of the time we really improvise a lot. So just let you know about this. Secondly, I made a Discord server for the show. And this will allow me to have audio server with better control to transfer to Discord and to transfer to PS5, and to have an overall better preparations. The show co-hosts, which are like Soler, Apaya, Kim, Joe, and Max, they have access to this server. They may jump in the show anytime live. If this happens, don't panic. It's a part of the plan. The co-hosts may have additional questions to ask to the guests. They also may have remarks or just join the conversation. That's normal, and all the the guests who join the show will have a role of show guests. It's an honorary a role, and the server is open to anyone to join. I see already Solar and Kim and Apella joined, so thank you guys for joining. And yeah, the last thing is that, and sorry for this long rambling, I made a booking system for any No Man's Sky player who want to be featured in the show as a guest. I got tired of Excel files and overbooking people and trying to to keep trying to remember the timing and stuff like this. This booking system is also in the description, and I think the first slots are now end of August, early September. Try to book if you want to be featured in the show. So okay, that's it. Thank you for being patient, and now let's focus on this week episode. This week, I'm excited to have Sander Kunt Immortal as a guest of the show. Sander is one of the most active members of the No Man's Sky community. He is a ship hunter. He is a base builder. He is a virtual photographer. Today, Sander will actually walk us through his new base that he just created. Specifically, he's been building it for so long, and it's the first time he's gonna reveal it. And we will try to know a little bit more about the man behind the immortal names, and learn a little bit about ship hunting techniques and tips and tricks. So this is gonna be today's show, and that's it. That's it with the introduction. Again, thank you guys for being patient. And you see this, immortal fleet down here being linked for us. So welcome to the show, my friend, and thank you for being here with us today. How are you doing today, Sander? Should I call you Sander or should I call you Immortal? What do you prefer?
Thunder's fine.
Sander is fine. You like the Sander?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I'm happy to be here.
Great. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Introduce yourself to the folks here.
Well, I've been playing No Man's Sky since day one. I pre-ordered the game, and I've never been disappointed with it. It's like the perfect game for me. I love exploring, seeing new things. When I really got into ship hunting, it was kind of because I found out that all ships were like a 101 thing. So I knew that I'd never see the same ship twice. And so that's what kind of keeps me going as far as ship hunting goes. Building, I love building bases. I just recently gotten into the virtual photography aspect of it and tried to take that a little bit more seriously. As far as personally, I work a lot. I work in a restaurant, a very busy restaurant, and I play No Man's Sky in my free time, and that's about it. I have a lot of gamer friends that laugh at me for playing this game so much, but it's truly my forever game, I guess you could say that.
Thank you for the introduction. So you're actually a game one player. That's very interesting. I keep meeting a lot of day one players who have been playing for so long, and it's very interesting, to be honest. So then your nickname, correct? So Sander Knut Immortal. Is there like a story behind your name? And I think this is specifically what just Solar also asked about, correct? So it's very interesting, correct?
There's not really a story. It's an older username that I had, and I originally wanted it to be something different, but it was a little more vulgar, and the PlayStation folks wouldn't allow me to have it or spell it out anyway. So it ended up becoming Kunt instead of that word. And I just kind of kept it.
Oh, I forgot to turn on my IR camera. I just turned it on now. So yeah, this is pretty much what most of the folks do. So they start with a name and then they keep it with them forever. Actually, I remember my nickname when I started playing. I think maybe I was in high school. I called it like DJ This Joker, something like this. I kept this for so long. I still have this in some of my older games. So before you go to the freighter and start with the tour, I have seen your fleet, and man, this is wonderful. I think this red ship here is actually very cool. So about ship hunting, correct? Why do you like ship hunting, and what specifically is a key thing about ship hunting for you?
Well, if you ever get on my Twitter account, you will see that I definitely favor the fighter ship. I'm not a big fan of like the shuttles or the hull explorers. I really like these new Sentinel ships. I really like the in-flight movement, the landing movement, and stuff like that. As far as what makes me want to do it is, I don't know. I want to see. I have the picture of a perfect ship in my mind, and I have no idea what it looks like. And I figure one day eventually I'll find it.
Wow. So even after all of these hundreds of ships that you keep fighting S-class every day, you still can't find, your perfect one.
Yeah, I mean, as I've had one ship really. This you come over here. This hot rod or long nose horizon wing single thruster with the tie extension. I've had this ship probably longer than any other ship, and it's really only probably a year and a half old or something like that.
Wow.
All these other ships are newer than this ship.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah, I think the terminologies for the ship hunters, how easy for you guys to describe the different parts of the ships and the different looking is, it comes so normal to you guys. I mean, I think I know what is a thruster, correct? But pretty much everything else,
Yes.
is a key thing. Okay, so any tips or tricks to new, No Man's Sky player who, want to start a ship hunting career, correct? What have you learned about the best, most efficient way about ship hunting? And I think, we have been here in so long. I think there is no more ships coming here, unfortunately. But is there anything you want to share, about ship hunting while I'm taking a look to these, living ships in VR? They're just so cool.
Yeah, it basically depends on what kind of ship you're looking for. Each alien race has a ship that's more dominant than all the other ships, and like I like the fighters, so I kind of stick to the Viking systems where there's going to be seven fighters per system. But I also end up in Gek systems and Korvac systems sometimes, and you only have 3 fighters there, but sometimes those are the best ones.
And okay, I think we are good to go to start the tour. Let's but I'm still very surprised because I follow you on Twitter. You post maybe a lot of S-class ships, correct? It's just a coincidence, correct? Or you is there a specific trick, like how fast you get all of these S-class ships so easy?
So if you look in your inventory, I sent you some stuff.
Yes. Yep, I see.
So each one of my finds, I don't necessarily find the S-class ship.
Okay.
So I find the ship, and then I use memory fragments, and I can change. You use those, and it bumps the class of the ship up.
Oh, that's
so you can make it an S-class ship really easy. And then you use the other part that I sent you, the inventory memory fragment.
Okay.
And as long as you have a few storage augmentations, you can use that, and it'll fill up your tech slots, and then you can see all your supercharged slots on the ship.
Got it. So
and then I'll take a photo of that. I'll take a photo of the supercharged slots once it's an S-class, so I know what the slots are. I'll take a photo of the ship. Usually just one photo. Sometimes with the solar ships, I like to take 2 photos. Same with the Sentinel ships, because I like to take a photo from the front and from behind. But once you do all that, then I can reload the game, and I keep all the memory fragments, and you can keep the memory fragments.
Oh, got
And
it,
not
got
have
it,
to.
got it, got it. Okay, okay. So after you do this, you actually just reload the game and keep the new fragments, which is very smart. Okay.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
let's go to your fighter then. Let's go to your fighter and start the tour. I'm so excited. How long have you been working on this fighter?
I don't know if you remember the last freighter of mine you went to, but you
Yes.
came and visited me.
Yes.
And shortly after that, I decided to downgrade from the big freighter,
Yeah.
to a smaller system freighter. I like the look of it better.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Same as me.
And once I did that, it kind of deleted my base. And it didn't give me an option to keep the base.
Oh no.
I don't know if the base that I had on my big freighter was too big, like outside the parameters of the smaller ship. I don't know if they have the same parameters or not, but it didn't let me keep my base, so I had to start over.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I think last time we met, this was maybe a couple of months ago. I think. So almost 3 or 4 months. So
Yeah.
Soraya was asking on the chat is, are you okay? If Halo games introduce ship customization, or no?
I wouldn't mind it.
And ship building in general?
I think it would. Yeah, I think it would take like an aspect out of the game for me, as far as like searching for that perfect ship, because I'd just be able to make it and try different things. And I'd like it if it was like a you could only build what you scrapped kind of thing. Like you have to scrap the part before you could build it. I think that'd be fun. But I see so many different aspects in the game besides just the ship hunting. Like I know I post a lot of ships, but I build bases too, and like to just explore. I do have a VR system, so I like to hop in VR and explore in VR a lot too.
I still remember your first. We met in VR before, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I am on your fighter, and I see also Joe joined us, and Suarez is not gonna let you go, man. Correct? So he's gonna keep asking you about hunting parts and stuff like this.
I think if you were hunting parts, I think it would be cool. Like I don't. If they decided to do it, I would still play the game. I'm not for it or against it. as far as the shipbuilding goes, I like searching for that perfect ship, but I also I think about being able to build the perfect ship too while I'm standing on a trade post for 30 minutes waiting for all the fighters to come in so I can see them all before I leave the system.
Yeah. The chat there's a lot of debate going on about shipbuilding. I think it's a hot topic inside the community in general. I personally, it took me so long to get a couple of my favorite ships correct. So I think they may need to have a medium space, which means that yes, you'll have you can only maybe customize some areas of your ship that you can get, or you can build additional areas or additional cosmetics of the ship, but in the same time they need to keep this unique aspect about hunting specific parts or specific areas. But let's see, I think with the Interceptor update they introduced thousands and millions of ships. So yeah, I think we are ready for the tour. I maybe one last question about the Interceptor update, because Everyone is saying ship hunters really loved it. So is this like the best update for you so far, or what do you think about the interceptor update?
Uh, well, I really like it. I really like the new ships. I don't know if it's the best update of all the updates. There's a lot of updates, but but I really do like the ship update. I like that they did in the last expedition. They allowed us to get another ship because I actually missed out on the Golden Vector expedition, so I don't know if they're ever going to do that again. But I I I'm glad that they gave us another expedition that they gave us a free ship on, so that way when I start a new game, I can just go get a new ship.
Nice, nice. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with the tour, and yeah, let's see
Yeah.
how did we go there. This guy is, I think he's Japanese or something, so it's like me. Konnichiwa, correct? Yeah, let's start. Let's start, and let's hope the lightings don't flick a lot and make everyone life, terrible. Let's see how it will go. So, why don't we take us to the main area? I'm so excited to see this.
All right, so I, like most people, I want my that new identification system for your solar system to be right up front, right? So this is the main room of my freighter.
Oh, wow.
As you walk in, I really like the organic parts. I tend to just kind of place them wherever.
Yeah, that's actually looking cool. What is this? What is this, man? So you had a specific idea when you wanted to start building it, or you just started and expanded slowly after it?
I just kind of went with it, played around. I built the main rooms first, of course, and then just added all the decoration.
This looks beautiful. This looks beautiful. I think the way it's flowing up inside down is really cool. Really, really cool. This is so beautiful and so natural also. Okay, so
Yeah, I wanted
which
to make it look, alive.
yeah, it look alive. Let me see if I can take a quick look to this room. It's really nice. That's a hell of an entrance. I think it's really, really cool. Okay, so which direction we go from?
All right, from here we can go just right through this big door here. This is like the
I'm
main.
just sticking my head in this thing. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, I lost you. Can you come back?
Yeah, go left here. I'm
Upstairs?
right. No, I'm standing right here in this doorway.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. The view is so cool from here. Okay, so this area is an outdoor area with very unique decorations, because you put the lightings under the statues, and I haven't seen this before, and it looks really, really interesting. I think you're playing very nicely with the lightings and how the lighting appear and disappear, and lightings really leave a massive impressions in VR. Obviously you have a PSVR 2, so you know how to look like, correct? But I think for me, I'm so impressed looking to this.
Yeah, I really like to build and then put the headset on and then go and
Yeah,
look at it.
yeah, yeah. And Kim was asking you, how did you glitch the flowers to the ceiling? I think you told me you don't actually do any.
You can
Yeah.
just rotate them.
Ah, you can.
Yeah, the grasses, the new grasses, and the new little flowers. You can the rotation's not locked on them.
Oh, this is Apaya favorite bets in here. You have a whole city of these
This is
guys.
this is like the captain's chamber into this room.
Should we go?
This is like
Oh,
the living area, if you will.
nice. Yeah. The amount of lightings here is crazy. Wow. Oh, so this is where the captain will, sleep. It's
Yeah.
it's very cool, very cool. So I think one of the best parts of this show, and I personally like, and personally like it about it, and they just keep keep me going, is about knowing more about the people, and it's very interesting the amount of different cultures, different type of players who play this game, and I keep meeting all different kind of people from all around the world, and then I really want to learn more and let you introduce a little bit about yourself more to the people. So you said, correct, you work in a restaurant, so why don't you tell us a little bit more about what you actually do in real life?
Well, I actually manage a kitchen, so I'm like the boss of a restaurant.
Oh,
So I order all the food. I run it during the busiest times. I hire people, I fire people, and stuff like that.
is that so intense?
No, it's pretty. I mean, I do about 50 hours a week. So
50 hours? Wow. This is slightly more than what I do. I work for 40 hours. And then I'm dead. I don't know how you can manage more than this. Which direction we should go
uh,
to?
we do about 10 hours a day, so it evens out. It's not too bad.
Do you eat food
Okay,
for
so
free?
definitely.
What's your favorite? What's the favorite dish in the restaurant?
Oh, I'm a fat Idaho American guy, so I love hamburgers.
Ah, nice. Wow, the
You
amount
ready
of
for this?
lightings here are, I think, the flickering issues on the fighter is really, oh my God, it's really
Yeah,
interesting. But
wait till you
wow,
walk through the wait till you walk through this door.
wow. Okay, I got speechless for a second. I don't know if you guys see this. This is wonderfully crazy to look at.
Sparkle, no, you can't wire glitch on the freighter still. Like there's
Yeah. The amount of blues, I think you like blues because you have a lot of blue ships
oh,
also, but
definitely.
this lighting is actually
Uh,
scroll from top to down in a circle,
uh,
and yeah, Kim didn't get the type of food. I think you mentioned hamburgers, correct? Is that correct?
yeah, I like hamburgers, but I mean we cook. It's a chain restaurant, so it's like Americana type food.
Wow. The lighting, the entrance here give me, these feelings of, how do you say, I don't know, Star Wars with all of these red lightings going up and down. So, what are you more on
But
Star Wars or Star Trek, or what's your favorite
I like them
sci-fi?
both. I like them both. I like everything outer space. Really, outer space exploration is very makes me go. I like reading books about space exploration, anything kind of sci-fi, So so in
That's
this room is kind of like your exocraft setup,
yes.
and then in the room across the way is the weapons setup. Your weapons guy.
Yeah.
I found it hard to stack those tires and stuff. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
but they look so cool, and I think at least this room is so red to give the impressions of the weapons war, correct? I've seen a lot
Yeah, yeah,
of
yeah.
war-based civilization so far, so I'm so cool that there is no more war, and then I'm using my new save that doesn't have pirates attack me all the time. I'm so happy for this. Yeah, I think the main theme that I noticed about pretty much I had as a guest here is that they like sci-fi and space, and that's for sure why they like No Man's Sky. So it's interesting. Should we take this teleporter up?
Yeah, this takes you up to the restaurant actually.
Oh, nice. Oh, for sure there's a restaurant. So, oh, look at these signs. Look at these signs with the arrows, and they are just so shiny. I mean, I actually had to close my eyes because the reflections are just so shiny in VR. It's very cool, very well placed. And I think are using the new signs a lot. I haven't seen anyone use them yet, so it's so cool.
It's gonna make a lot of noise back there.
Yeah, let's
So I
enter the
actually,
restaurant. I'm actually very hungry.
yeah, come around this way.
Okay.
There you go. They got your little waiting room.
Yes.
It's more of a bar. I mean, who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? It's more of a bar instead of a restaurant, but it's got a little dance floor in here.
Oh, Action Pants Gaming have actually honored us and joined the stream. Action Pants
Oh
Gaming,
wow.
man, you had your stream going on and you stopped to come and say hi, man. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for joining. So, how do we order food from? So, is this like a bar? Oh, I see the chef in here. We sit here, we order food, and then this is a bar, but there is also tables around here. So does it look
Yeah.
at any by any chance close to your actual restaurant in real life?
No.
But the bar is massive. Is the flickers, you know, showing terribly on the stream? Because I think this flickering issue on Frighter is really bad in VR.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really bad in VR, but I think it can be fixed easily. So people can just come here, they will set their order food, and then I can actually serve them from here if I am serving for them. And I see a lot of drink tables, a lot of night light touches. It's actually a very cool touch because you expect a lot of people to come and order and drink food in here. This is a massive bar, man.
Oh yeah. And then those bar stools you can actually sit in. I put them on top.
Oh, I can't
But I mean,
sit.
obviously,
Yeah, I
here,
can sit in
I can,
VR. But yeah, it would be nice. Maybe I actually can serve you something. Let me see if I can go to the other side and order some food myself. Maybe take a picture from here. Oh, you see here, there's a lot of. This is designed as a big, massive restaurant. See, that's me here ordering food.
I think that one area is flickering because there's like 100 of those little holographic friends built in a circle out there on a stack. I
Yeah,
don't think it's 100, but I think
there's a lot of
quite a
them.
few.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
else?
let's head back down this way, the way you were going.
Oh,
A
that's
little.
going on music. A very nice touch. Okay, so let's head back.
head
Yeah,
down this back
they,
way.
they fixed this before, but I think, in VR it's gonna take some time. So I am at the signs which showing this direction, the yellow, blue, and red sign. Man, your fighter is massive,
Yep.
but at least it's it's not easy to get lost because there are signs everywhere. Oh, I
Yeah,
see
there's
you.
a so this whole tower, we don't have to go through it. This whole tower on the other side of that restaurant is a four level farm. It's just all the agricultural uh, building cubes, and it's just got basically every plant that you need in the game. Of
This
course,
is so cool. The red lights are crazy. Oh my god, it's burning my eyes. Four towers, four level of architecture. This is mainly because uh, you want to be a self-sufficient restaurant. Imagine,
yeah. I mean, I started building it before I could turn the settings down to where I didn't need all that stuff. But
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to see, how a cool idea it would be if you can actually have your own restaurant in a space, man. Correct? Okay.
that would be cool.
Is there any oh my god, the amount of living ships that you have are crazy. Is there any
They're
other
they're all live-in.
areas that we need
Yeah,
to?
follow me back through the restaurant here.
Okay, coming. Yeah, that's what we mentioned. As Mr. Solar said, all of them are living. Okay.
Yeah. Follow me down this back way, stairway.
The frigates, yes, sorry. Oh, what is this? What is this? I have seen something. Oh my god. Oh, I can actually go inside here. Wow. Okay, so this thing drives me crazy. What is this, man?
I don't know. I just built a bunch of those circular things, and
It's just so cool. Let me see if I can put my hands inside. Wow. Wow, wow.
there's actually one on the table over here, a small one. It's in VR. You can walk up and look right into the top of it.
Oh, wait, I'm coming back. Oh, Edwin, make it. Hey, Edwin, thank you for joining. Yes, he came here to check for us if the stream quality is improved. So I worked with Solera hard to find a way to fix the resolution. We spent like a couple of hours. So I'm glad, to understand, if there is a way to really wanted to ensure we fix the stream and hopefully we fix the resolution. Yeah, so the point here is that a lot of questions about if there is a limit on the parts on the fighter. Do you know how many parts you have used so far?
Way too many, probably.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Where is the small? Ah, yeah, this is the one, correct?
Look on this little table here.
Yeah.
You can look right into the top of it.
Oh, I can. Oh, I
Yeah,
can actually see it from inside.
Just lean. Yeah, you can lean over and just kind of like look into the top of it.
Oops. I leaned too over. Lean too much. 1 second.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't make it. I can't. But I think if I do like this, let me try one last time. Yes. It's like a microscope. How cool is
yeah,
that?
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Yes, you're right. Okay. Let's take a big look to the whole fighter in photo mode before maybe we are gonna wrap this up. Wow. Wow, that's actually That's actually very organized fighter and very well planned. I think there are areas I didn't see yet. I didn't see this area yet.
So the big buildings at the front on the left and right, the top right is all the frigate mission. What are they called? I can't think of the name of them.
Oh, these ones? Yeah, to controllers for the missions.
Yeah. And then on the other side is all the storage containers and a few of those system harvesters or whatever, those things that don't really work that well.
Perfect. This is looks so cool actually. But I'm gonna go back here to this thing here because this thing actually is driving me crazy. I haven't seen this before. You see how they're all interacting with each other, and then oops, the eye will open and then it close again. That's kind of crazy, man. Okay, is there any other areas we have missed?
No, I think that's it, man.
Nice.
That's a wrap.
This is one of the nicest ever fighters I have seen. Now, unfortunately, the flicker problem will always keep me, could be hard for me to tour fighters. But I really like the fighter, and I'm now slightly more hungry because I've seen this restaurant. So every week I try to eat, but I forget to eat. Okay, let's come to have a picture here close to this small statue, and let's see if we have any questions from the chat before we wrap up. I think we had some quite nice of attendance, and yep. Solar is asking you, correct? Is there anything you want to see in future updates in the game? Where are you, man? I'm here beside this big red. Yeah. Here we are.
I would love more ships. I know we just got the Interceptor update, so we're kind of spoiled. But I mean, more ship variation would be great. More base parts, better. I don't know how to say it. Easier free placement with the base parts, because I like to do a lot of free placement stuff. So sometimes it gets a little frustrating trying to place everything and it not working.
Yeah, the free placement, correct. Did we see this area? Yeah, we did, correct. You see, the amount of lighting is coming here is really crazy.
I really like the light parts. I like the movable base parts, stuff that gives the base life. The plants that kind of wiggle a little bit when they're, they look alive. So
yeah. I think this is reminded me now. Apaya built this racetrack. I'm not sure if he built it or he just took the photo, and I need to go and try to race in it. I saw Viber. He tried to actually go inside the racetrack upside down, and maybe tomorrow I'm gonna go and see if I can do this in VR2 also. Okay.
How much time we got left?
We have like maybe 10 minutes if we want to, but we can wrap up early if you want.
Yeah. You wanna see something I've been working on in 256?
Sure. And how can I reach back my ship first from here?
If you jump off that little ledge right in front of you.
Yeah.
Right in the middle, and then turn around 180.
Yes. This is from here?
And then go straight. Yeah, and then just go straight.
Okay. No. Wrong?
Other way.
Yeah. Okay.
Away from the blue rings.
Okay. I think Joe was saying, I'm not sure if he's asking me or asking
straight on
you.
that path.
Do you feel that you're gonna fall down in VR? Uh, I personally,
Sometimes.
yeah, I personally don't because I've been playing in VR for hundreds of hours. But if you are new, correct, you may feel that. So do you want me to join you through the anomaly?
Yeah, if you just go to the anomaly and then rejoin.
Okay, perfect. The fighter always give me, for some reason, hard time with the flickers. But I am so glad that Edwin joined and believe that the quality of the stream improved. Really thank Solar, for helping me there, and really thank Apella, Joe, Kim, and Solar for helping with the show so far. So really appreciate you guys joining. Okay, let's see what you have there in mind, and then take a quick look, and then we wrap it from there. Okay,
Perfect.
I'm coming.
I gotta admit, this base probably gonna flicker a little bit too.
Well, it will not be as, I think, as bad as a fighter. Oh, it didn't ask me. So have you reached there yet or no?
Yes, I should be. I'm there.
Okay. Let me go back in and out again. Oh. Okay. Let's see if it's gonna work or no. It still didn't ask me. For some, because I'm not in multiplayer anymore. Ah, okay. I need to log out and join you again then. I think it got bugged for a minute. Yep. So I think multiplayer disconnected. Or I just had my HUD turned off. Oh, not sure. Is this a new build? I haven't seen this before.
Newer.
Okay.
I've been working on it for quite a while.
Nice.
Just off and on.
Okay.
I kind of built the structure a little too big, and now I'm kind of afraid of hitting the part limit before I can finish it.
Cool. I think I'm now finally coming to you, so
Perfect.
so where are you from originally, Sander?
I've lived in Idaho for 30 years.
Oh, Idaho.
Originally, I was born in Oregon. I moved to Idaho when I was young with my family, and I've been there ever since.
I see you. Oh, this is a beautiful planet. Oh, this is the new crystals. Oh, I love these ones. I'm not sure, Joe, which intro? The game intro? Joe is asking if we've seen any of the names appearing on the intro. Okay, I'm coming to you, man. Let me turn off my HUD. I think this looks wonderful already. The planet is so cool. Oh, and no flickering. So nice.
You might when you get closer.
It is so cool. Oh, I mean, getting on land after being in space for so long, it just gives this nice feeling.
Is it all filled in?
I think it's not yet. I think it's loading. I think it's loading a little bit.
Like I said, I've been working on it for a while, so it might have filled in a little bit.
Yeah. Let's take a look from outside quickly. Oh. It's very interesting how every base builder, even so it's pretty much limited amount set of places, it's really always different feeling to this build. Like, when I see Kim builds, I know it's built by Kim. When I see Apaya builds, I know it's built by Apaya. Everyone of the builders, they keep attention and focus specific techniques. Like, and in your case, again, it's like very much similar to this. Even I see Max builds, so it's very interesting how every single builder have his own touch on the building. I mean, this is really really cool. So, what is the formal tool? Where should we enter from?
Yeah, it's there's not really a lot on the inside. If you jetpack up to the top here, if you can see that catwalk going across the top.
Okay. Wait, I'm coming. I think I can make it to the top. Oh, that's a nice bridge up here. The planet is also so cool. Nice. There is a big bridge here and it's full of nature.
On one side.
Yeah, you really like the nature.
One side is the teleporter, the other side is the base terminus for the space. And then back here I've just got a really bright thing. I was thinking maybe put the planetary glitches in this room in the back.
Oh my god, that's so shiny. Dude, I think I need to rest my eyes soon. The amount of shiny stuff. It is so cool, to be honest. But it's just so
if
cool.
You zoom out and look at that room's kind of...
Let me take a look. It looks so cool. With the planet up there, this is actually a very nice, growing as a very nice base. Wow, with the birds flying and airplane flying. I think this is a very nice moment to wrap up the stream. You really like the natural trees, organic parts. It's have been very beautiful, Sander. I really enjoy this tour, and all the different lightings are really really cool. Okay, so let's to take a look to the sunrise. Let's see if we can see the sun. Oh yeah, so cool, so cool. The planet is also beautiful, and the amount of trees that you have placed here is green. Green is kind of my favorite color because here in the desert we don't have much green stuff. Let's take a look to the roof closer for Joe Bean requests. Is this close enough? Let's see. Yep. This is very well created and placed. You mentioned you don't use glitch building at all.
I mean, those parts all snap together.
Oh, they are all snapped.
Yeah, those roofs will snap together like that.
That's so cool, actually.
And then I just build a bunch of lights on the inside. If you go on the straight up, there's a bunch of lights, and that's what projects the lights to the outside.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting.
If you look at the bottom of that building, there's a lot of lights on that one too. Same technique.
Oh, so this thing is actually flying and then going all the way from down to top. Very interesting.
Yeah.
This is a very nice big base. I think it's gonna evolve even slowly. I think you are a talented, one of the most talented builders, because the way you place all of these natural planets close to each other are very cool. And you see now there is a rainbow going up behind it.
Perfect.
Yeah. That's a perfect view to wrap up for today, I think. Okay, my friend.
Yeah, I want to thank you, man, for having me on. I really appreciate it. I had fun.
No, thank you for joining, and thank you guys, for joining through the chat, and people who stopped and passed by, people who are gonna watch this later. Again, really thank you all for your time. Really appreciate, and I'll see you next week. We have a couple of more episodes before I'm gonna, take a long, maybe a couple of weeks break, traveling back home, and I will resume later on. Thank you guys all for watching today, and please don't forget to subscribe, and if you liked today's episode, please give us a like or a comment. That's it for today, folks. Really, thank you for joining us today.